So, John and I are dressed as Roman soldiers from about the late end of the 1st century BC to the early part of the 1st century AD, so around about the time of Julius Caesar, Augustus, Tiberius, that sort of thing. And you may notice that we're dressed mostly similarly, but a little bit different. And that's because I'm a legionary and John is portraying an auxiliary. There's not a whole lot of difference between our kit though. So one of the biggest differences between legionaries and auxiliaries is, number one, legionaries were citizen soldiers. They were citizens of the Roman Empire. Auxiliaries were not. By serving in the auxiliaries, they would earn their citizenship, which was a really valuable thing to have. Additionally, there's also the what do they do? So most of the specialized troops in the Roman Empire, whether they be cavalry or missile troops like archers or slingers, that sort of stuff, are pretty much all auxiliaries. The legionaries focused on being heavy infantry. Auxiliaries could also be heavy infantry as well. But the biggest difference, in a way, is their organizational level. So the legionaries were organized on the legion level, which is many thousands of men. The highest level of organization that the auxiliaries go to is the cohort, which is approximately 500 guys. There's a lot you can do on a big battlefield with people who are trained to work in groups of thousands that you can't necessarily do with people who are only trained and organized up to the level of 500 men. Now, in terms of our equipment, the way the Romans fought that made them a lot different from other Mediterranean peoples was they used their spears not for fighting but for throwing. The pilum is designed so that it has a very narrow head. It pierces the shield easily and it can reach all the way through the shield with very minimal resistance and hopefully hit the guy behind it. Whereas if you throw a spear like that, it's probably going to stick in the shield this far, make the shield useless, but it's not going to get the guy behind the shield. And then what the Romans really fought with was the shield wall and the sword. And that was when they fought people like the Macedonians who had the big long sarissas, and the Romans are just chopping them up with these things. It was really, really surprising to them. It's one of the things that played into why the Romans were such a power in the Mediterranean and conquered the entire Mediterranean world.